Governor Laura Kelly didn't mince words in her final State of the State speech to the Kansas legislature. She said she wouldn't have been elected to two terms of governor in Kansas if she'd been the type of leader who did more yelling than listening, more fighting than compromising, and more finger pointing than handshaking. The Democratic governor urged members of the House and Senate to avoid descending into the type of toxic political environment that proliferates in Washington, D.C. Kelly said both major political parties found it acceptable, let me quote here, acceptable for our nation's leaders to treat one another in the most uncivilized ways imaginable. Language and behavior we'd never tolerate from our own children. She said the DC hotshots used their bully pulpit to ignite chaos, anger, violence, instead of offering productive messages of unity and hope. I'll quote her again. Instead of representing their communities, elected officials turned into foot soldiers for their political parties, firing off insults and vitriol to score likes or follows or wins from their team, instead of doing what's right for their constituents. It's as if they checked their free will at the door and just did what they were told, treating their own colleagues in such angry and dehumanizing ways just because they're in the other party. So in her speech, Kelly said the legislature should fully fund public schools, spend more on special education, adopt a statewide ban on the use of cell phones by students in classrooms. That would be public and private schools. She also wants the state to pick up the cost of the reduced price meals that are available to school children statewide. Kelly encouraged the legislature to invest more in mental health treatment in terms of hiring more professionals and having more treatment beds. She also asked lawmakers to wade into the thorny issue of water policy to produce a long-term strategy, a funded long-term strategy for improving the quality and quantity of water available in Kansas. You can read more about this at kansasreflector.com.